We did. We were into the low 90s, and then that thunderstorm rolled in and we dropped. So instead of a 77-degree low last night, we had a 73-degree low this afternoon. It was warm last night. And part of that is because we have a southerly wind flow and high dew points, or in other words, a lot of moisture in the air. And when there's a lot of moisture in the air, often we get these monsoonal thunderstorms, and such was the case last night, the night before, and again today. Very, very active thunderstorms, some with flooding in the vicinity of Harriman. We also have some thunderstorms lurking around the Uinta Basin and also southward towards Kane and Garfield counties. It is 102 in St. George right now. We are 81, but it's humid. Let's go to Live 5 Viper because there are some very active thunderstorms that we need to talk about, and temperatures which are in the 60s in Evanston, if you can believe that. And we are 88 degrees in Moab, 92 in Page. So very active weather across the eastern part of the state. Some severe thunderstorms right here in the Grand Staircase Escalante and up towards Boulder Mountain. Very active weather south of Richfield. Some severe weather. Also very strong thunderstorm in Green River and up towards the Book Cliffs. And finally, in the area of Santaquin over towards the Thistle area and up towards Strawberry Reservoir. Very active weather here as the thunderstorms roll along, and we've had some hail, big hail. Here's the satellite picture into motion, and it does show where those clouds have come from. They've been looping around a high-pressure ridge, and typically a monsoon, the definition of a monsoon is a switch in the wind direction, and that's all it really is. It doesn't necessarily mean rain, but that switch in wind direction brings the clouds up, and that is why we have thunderstorms, some of them locally severe today. Now watch this low pressure as it moves along the California coast. It's still going to be in a position to bring up the monsoonal moisture for the next day or two, but as it drifts towards the south and southeast and then eventually up towards Utah, that is going to bring some slightly drier air by the weekend. So the monsoon may abate for a little while come, say, Sunday and Monday. But tomorrow, another active day. Price, right here at the bullseye, right in the middle. The Uinta Basin, the Uintas, right on the edge in Salt Lake City. So another day of possible thunderstorms along the Wasatch Front and temperatures around 90 degrees in Cache Valley. Slight chance there as well. Friday, 89. And about 87 on Monday. Partly cloudy skies with some drier and more sunny weather on Monday and Tuesday. The forecast along the Wasatch back 2 more days of active weather. Slight chance for a thunderstorm again. Very slight chance on Saturday. And how about the next several days? 70s to near 80 degrees. Price, you're right in the thick of things. You have those thunderstorms. They move off the Wasatch Plateau and into the Grand Stair, into the San Rafael Swell and over towards the Book Cliffs and into the Uinta Basin. And that's why it's so very active in the basin, the Uintas, but slowly improving and drier. It looks like somewhat drier next week. Now, farther to the south, these thunderstorms will linger longer, probably into the weekend around Moab Arches and Canyonlands and Blanding in the Four Corners area. But it does look like next week the monsoon will push a little bit farther to the east. Now, a couple of days right here, Cedar City tomorrow and Friday, a chance for thunderstorms, especially in the mountains to the east of Cedar City. Could be some strong and severe thunderstorms around Loa and Bicknell and up towards Cusharam, and that area could really see some strong storms. Now, isolated storms St. George, but heaviest in the Zion National Park area, Pine Valley Mountains, maybe stray thunderstorms, gusty winds in St. George. We'll have another active day tomorrow, 92 for the high, Friday 92, and then a smidge cooler Saturday, Sunday, Monday, only 90, and more sunshine next week as we have really seen quite a little monsoon the last couple of days.